Hello friends, good evening. My name is Robin and welcome to my channel Infinite Trade. So it was an amazing market today. I think if you all watched my video yesterday, Nifty and Bank Nifty both performed the way we planned. Okay, so before we begin the analysis for tomorrow, I would just like to play a small clip from the video yesterday. Okay, let me just see. Okay, I'm displaying it on a 720p. Okay, just hear this then carefully. You are going to plan for selling. We already discussed the levels, which was that. Okay, let me just bring it a little back side. And in case if we open gap up, then definitely you are going to plan for selling. We already discussed the levels, which was 34,700, 35,000 and 35,200. So any gap up is definitely going to be a sell. So you just have to wait for a small red candle, and whenever you see that, if the low is breached, you can definitely enter, and your target should be somewhere here, today's close. Okay, so this is the plan for Bank Nifty. Okay, so I'm just pausing it here. Similarly, I've also spoken about Nifty, and both Nifty and Bank Nifty performed in the same way. Okay, so what did we plan yesterday is, if Nifty or Bank Nifty, if both or anyone, if it gaps up, then 35,700 750 area, sorry, 34,750 area, or 35,000 or 35,200. So these three places are going to be a very good resistance. However, if we see Bank Nifty, I think it opened above 35. So it was it opened about 35,700. Immediately it gave a dip. Okay, I'm not sure if anyone traded this, but this could have been a little difficult. But then it slowly and steadily went up and touched 35,000 once. And you know, people who would have bought put option, I'm not sure if the SL would have triggered, because it did a lot of time pass here, but eventually in the second half it came down heavily, and we discussed that it can come up till the close price of yesterday, which was around 34,400, but I think it came around 34,390. Yeah, so almost to that area. So the target was easily achieved. So this was the plan that we made yesterday, and the market behaved exactly the way we planned. So now let's see what should be the plan for tomorrow. So before we begin the chart analysis, let's quickly go and check the participant wise OI and the option chain data, like we always do. So the first thing here is the data looks bullish, but there are certain problems, or I would say not problems really, but certain things which are missing. So let's discuss what's that. So the first thing is, FIs have bought 36,000 futures, which is a good thing. Then 32,000 call options buy, and the put option sell quantity is very less. So this is the problem. Okay, and if you look at ProDesk, future is in short about 9,000 quantities. Call buy is about 79,500, which is a huge quantity, and again the put sell is less. Okay, so how did we get this quantity? It is not really that they purchased these call options today. It is not like that. Okay, so how do we come to know that is, we'll go back here and check. So if we see here, FIs have created long positions in future, and they have closed a good amount of short positions. So this is why we have a very big figure here. So the long positions is kind of okay, but they have closed a lot of short positions, which is good, which indicates that you know, they have booked their profits. So when do they book their profit? Is obviously when they feel that okay, the market has come down enough. If we look at index call options, long positions have been closed, but short positions have been closed in a huge quantity. Again, this resembles the same thing, that they feel that, for now, this is the bottom, so we have to book our profits. And if you look at pros, it is again similar. They have closed long positions, as well as they have closed double short positions comparatively this. And if you look at put options, FIs have closed long positions and also closed short positions. So this was the problem at the end. So that is one of the reason the market came down suddenly. Okay. And if we look at pros, they have created long positions, but the short positions that they have created is slightly more than the long positions. So what do we understand from this data? That is basically the first thing that we have to notice is most of the short positions has been closed. Okay, this is the first point. So which means that we can expect some up move. Okay, because they are not expecting the market to fall down, because if they wouldn't have closed these amount of short positions, then market would go down some more. So that's the logic behind it. And the next thing is the problematic thing is we do not have enough put shorts. Okay, so enough put shorts gives us a confidence that the market will not go down and will get enough support from the downside, and so we can expect that any dip should be a buy. Okay, so that is the kind of logic that we can apply when we see that the put short is quite enough from FIs and pros. That means there is definitely support in the market, but right now it is not that case. And then we have that short positions they have closed, so there are long positions left in their kitty. So that means they are expecting an up move, that to a strong up move, which will definitely give profit for the call options that they have long. So now, based on this, what we can expect is we can expect up move. At the same time, since we do not have put shorts, okay, so market can remain volatile. So this is something which we'll have to keep in mind. So today's market was also volatile, which we discussed yesterday. So that was one of the reason we opened gap up, we immediately came down, and then slow and steady we broke the swing, we went up, and then we did some consolidation here, and then finally in the afternoon we just gave a dip something like this, and then we recovered something like this. So this was the entire day's performance today, both in Nifty and Bank Nifty. So tomorrow's market is going to be a little on the upside, but it is definitely going to be volatile. If in the morning, if put writers enter, the main thing is they should hold their puts even during the second half. That is what is more important. So today, if you see in the second half, the put writers started exiting their positions, and eventually the market came down. If you want, I can show that to you on the option chain as well. Okay, this is the Bank Nifty option chain, and we have the charts here. So this is the blue lines. They are the put options. Okay, so we saw some good writing in the morning. So continuously the put was going up. The call writers were not that aggressive, so they were just flat. So flat means what happens is, so people are selling a lot of put options, but to hedge their position, they are selling half of the quantity of call options. But later on, if you see, there was a straight fall. Okay, and then they further declined. So which means that they're not ready to hold it overnight. So this doesn't give us confidence because they themselves are not confident. So that is the only issue in the market. But anyways, we'll quickly discuss the option chain and see how the position is, and then we'll check the price action. So if we look at the option chain, so in Bank Nifty's call options, we can see that there has been a lot of short covering that has happened. in the money. Okay, so until 34,500 we only have short coverings that has been done on the call side. On the put side we have support, but the only thing was, if you look at the change in open interest, the figures are not satisfying. So which we discussed that, in the morning it was quite good. I saw 84% and 86% change in open interest around at the money, but later on that went off because they uh, definitely nobody had the confidence of keeping the put overnight. Okay, but then we definitely have some support in the market, and one thing that is convincing here is on the higher side, that is above 34,500 we did not see aggressive call writing, so call writing was pretty decent. Okay, so that is something which gives confidence that there is a possibility that people may short cover and market may rally upside. So if we quickly come and check the OI charts here, see, so what is more significant here is 34,500 we have a very good support. Okay, and then behind 34,500 the support is quite strong, and we have a strong resistance at 35,000, and here we have call and put writers both, so this area can be a little confusing, but definitely the price action would determine where the market is heading. Today put writing was definitely good if we compare the change in open interest here. So the call writing wasn't that great, but the put writing was good. But overall, we have call shorts more than the put short. So this is the picture for Bank Nifty. Let's quickly check Nifty also. So Nifty by option chain, it looks better than Bank Nifty, because if you see both sides are green in color. Okay, so what is significant here is, if you look at Nifty, we definitely have short cover, but what is more important here is short covering has been done even on the higher side until 17,100. Okay, so until 17,100 we have short covers on the call side. And if we look at put, so we have some at the money and in the money writing. If you see here, people have booked their positions here and they have come forward and taken positions here, so it shows some sort of confidence. But even in the money put side, a lot of people escaped today because market gave an upside movement, so that gave an opportunity for people around 16,900 17,000 to exit, because market almost came to 16,940 950 area. So this was one of the reason why I told that if you get the market on the higher side, we'll definitely look for downside move, because these people who got trapped, they got a better opportunity to exit. So that was the idea why I told you that we'll only look for a short opportunity. And if we quickly look the white charts here, if you see, Nifty definitely looks stronger. Look at the kind of put writing that we have here. It is clearly visible that the put writing is heavier and the call writing isn't that great. And if we see, we can just see that the call writers have escaped from this position, and we have some definitely good put writing. But the only thing is, these put writing isn't strong like the call writings those are present here. Why? That was the only reason that during the end of day, since the market came down heavily, put writers did not have the confidence to take it overnight. Okay, so what is the moral of the story based on the data and the option chain is, market looks bullish, but since we came down heavily, put writers are not confident enough. So they may take another day or two to build that confidence and to build that open interest on the put side. Okay, so now let's move on to price action and see what should be our plan. I'm just activating all the lines. So first let's discuss Bank Nifty. Let me just switch it over to 15 minutes. So if you look at Bank Nifty, so these are some important or key levels that we have to keep in mind. Okay, so today what happened? We opened gap up, we went to 35,000, and then we consolidated there for some time, which might have trapped a lot of people thinking that it is consolidating, so we might break out on the upside, but that was not possible today. So we came down heavily and we took support at the close price, and we closed a little higher because we had support at 34,500 and we closed somewhere around 34,660. Okay, so which is a good close. So this was definitely due to volatility. So tomorrow, what should be our plan? In case if we open flat, we will do nothing. Okay, so if we break this, we can take a put. Your immediate target should be this one, which is around 34,050. Okay, so which is yesterday's low. That should be a target. Do not expect further fall because market may recover, and looking at FIs and pros position, we are not expecting further downfall here. So even if it falls further, that's okay, but our target should be this. And if we open flat and if we start moving up, so we'll not do anything until it reaches this place. Okay, it should reach this place and it should spend some time here like the way we did today, and then it should give a strong breakout. Then if we get this breakout, so this breakout either it should be before 10:30 a.m. or after 12 p.m. So if we get this breakout, we can definitely trade, and there is a possibility that a short cover may trigger at 35,000 because we have a lot of open interest here, and this can take the market even up to 35,750, so which is the gap area. So it can travel up to 35,700 also, but for the safer side, we'll book our position somewhere here, which is 35,550. Okay, so a good 500 points up move is possible if we break this level after some sort of consolidation. So there is no time limit to this consolidation. This can be even 15 minutes or even 30 minutes, but what is more important is it should break out before 10:30 a.m. or after 12 p.m. so that will trigger a good short covering. And what if Bank Nifty gaps up? No worries. So in case if it gaps up here, and if it doesn't come down, and if you see that immediately it is breaking this high, that means that is a possibility of short covering. I think we discussed this in my yesterday's video. I said that whenever there is a short covering, we see a candle opening like this, a green candle, then a couple of base candles, and immediately breaking the high, we will use this for our short covering rally, and we can definitely buy a call option. So scope of put option remains very limited because we'll only take put options below this. The only reason is looking at the data. Okay, so keep an eye on that if we are not if we are opening with a gap up, and if you're not coming to fill this gap, and if we are immediately breaking this, then definitely we're going to sit for a call option. So this is the plan for Bank Nifty. Let's quickly check out Nifty as well. Okay, so these are the levels that I've marked for Nifty. You can also mark them on your charts. So put option is only if we break this low, which is 16,688. So a close below 16,688. Your immediate target should be 16,570. Do not trade below this because this can be dangerous. The market can take a serious U-turn and it may go up. So in any case, if you get market at 16,420, you can definitely try for a call option, we may see a recovery, but I don't think so market would even come here. But in case if Nifty opens flat and if it closes above 16,850, you can immediately set for a call option. Your target, your first target should be 17,000 and then 17,100. Okay, but definitely it is always better if you book at 17,000, but there is a possibility of 17,100 also tomorrow. You don't have to wait for this high to cross. Even this breaking of 850 can trigger a rally up till 17,000. And in case if we gap up, so like if we gap up above 16,850, we'll see if we take support here, and if we are breaking this swing, then also you can go for a call buy. The target would be the same, 17,000. Okay, and do not hold, if the market is going up, do not hold it during the second half, because the second half may turn volatile, because we have been seeing FIs selling in the cash market every day rigorously. So we don't want to get into that sort of a trap. And today, how much they have sold, that data is still not out, so let's forget that for now. So this is the plan for Nifty and Bank Nifty. Any gap down, so if we gap down here and if we break this, everything remains same, we'll buy a put, and this is our target. But PE side, we are going to be a little cautious, because they have booked most of their profits, so even they might not be expecting the market to fall. The only thing that you have to keep in mind is continuously watch the option chain and keep an eye on the open interest and see what is the sort of writing that is happening on the put side. So this is all from my end. Thank you for watching. I hope people are understanding the analysis. I don't know how many of you are really trading those levels and making money, but definitely if you follow this sort of an analysis, you can 100% make money if you follow those levels carefully with the data, and slightly you'll have to put in efforts in understanding option chain during the time of trading. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe to my channel, like the videos, and also join the Telegram channel. Soon, once we have good amount of subscribers, I would definitely share a lot of things on the live during live trading. Thank you for watching. Let's meet on another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.